An interesting elderly person I'd like to talk about is a friend of my grandfather's. It was just about a month ago when I went back to my hometown to visit my grandfather. My grandfather told me he had made a new friend who he played chess with. I love chess, and I really enjoy watching my grandfather's games because he's in fact a pro chess player, which means I can learn a lot of techniques from him. We went to a nearby park where a few elderly people had gathered to play chess. My grandfather introduced me to his new friend, whose name was James. James was incredibly good at chess, as he finally managed to get a draw against my grandfather. Given that my grandfather is such a skillful chess player, even a draw against him could be regarded as a great accomplishment. Later that afternoon, James invited us to his place for lunch, so I got to know him a little more. As a matter of fact, I found James to be a very interesting character. Firstly, although he was in his late 70s, he was active, cheerful, and as fit as a fiddle. He was fond of hiking, and I was so glad when he asked me to join him for a hike the next weekend. Secondly, he was such a kind and generous soul. He had a lot of amazing books in his bookshelf, and when he found out about my interest in reading books, he allowed me to borrow a few of them. In sum, James was such a magnificent person that I still visit him on a regular basis.
This was brought to you by IELTS Press.